I think I just fell in love with having a goal during that downtime and learning something new, something I wasn't trained at. I think I learned how to be happy because I know what unhappiness felt like. I spontaneously one day posted a video, not because I thought it could be my job, not because I thought I could make money from it, but literally because I was sad. So the story is that I was getting my psychology degree and I wasn't passionate about it. And I was doing everything my sister had done before me and I was following her footsteps blindly. And after I graduated, my dad was like, great, now get your master's degree. And I was like, okay, I don't think I can do this anymore. I'm not passionate about any of these things. And so in that little funk, I discovered YouTube. So it's kind of like the stars aligning perfectly. And I posted a first video really spontaneously. It was a spoken word piece about religion. It was very, very, very bad and it got 70 views. And I think I just fell in love with having a goal during that downtime and learning something new, something I wasn't trained at. Psychology doesn't really help that much with learning how to use a camera. And so I had to make it up as I went along and it was very exciting for me. A lot of our parents, especially mine that are from a different time and place, it's not that they want you to be unhappy, they just don't get it. You know, my mom grew up in a time when, like I said, making videos on the internet, she didn't have the internet. There wasn't even that option. It was literally like, you're gonna be a teacher, a doctor, or a lawyer. Like that's what we know, and that's all. So they weren't telling me to go to school because they hate me. They were telling me to go to school because they were like, that's what you have to do. What else is there to do? And I had to teach them. And I think there's a learning curve that's really important there.
How to overcome depression for good and be successful. Depression is a severe health issue and often drains one's energy, drive, and hope, making things difficult. Sometimes it can be hard to think positively to feel better, like spending time or exercising with friends, but it can seem exhausting or impossible to put into action. The famous Canadian YouTuber, comedian Lilly Singh, started her journey on YouTube because she was discouraged, not because she wanted to make money or make it her job. Her first video only gained 70 views. Today she stands tall with 14.7 million subscribers. Lilly says that what hurts us the most will eventually bring out the best in us. It's okay to feel upset over our failures and heartbreaks, but how efficiently we handle them will make all the difference. She says that one should stop confining oneself to a particular path and explore what's right for them. She emphasizes the need to take ownership of our predicament because we will only solve it. To get out of failures, we must love ourselves, even if it's hard to do so, and stay in a good environment with the right people. Talking to others is essential, but most important is talking to yourself and being your own friend. Lilly says her obsession for work is what excites her every day, and she encourages people to believe that whatever they want will be possible, even if it doesn't exist in the present. Creativity and hard work make everything possible.
What I'm doing right now is nowhere on the path for a young Indian girl that's a part of my family. Like this is nowhere on the path. It was very much so go to school and get married and have kids, and that's a success. If you're able to have those kids and give my mom some grandkids, you're successful. And I think it's about really stepping outside of that and exploring, whether that's in school and taking classes that you might not take at first glance, whether it's going and experiencing different types of arts, meeting different types of people, making new friends. I think there's so much out there that you don't even know exists. And I'm a testament to that. I make videos on the internet. Ask my mom if she thought that could have been a job when she was growing up. So I think it's all about just really getting out there and seeing what's available. Being an entrepreneur is stressful and it does take a toll on your body, your mind, and your health. And so something I believe to be equally as productive as work is meditation and taking some time to recover. I have something called Rejuvenation Sunday. It's in my calendar, it prompts up sometimes on that Sunday. I'm like, knee deep in work, but it's in my calendar and it goes off every Sunday. I think taking those times to actually consolidate those lessons and resetting yourself is very, very important because at the end of the day, we are beings that get tired and we wear down, and I think that's important. But making the most out of stepping out of your comfort zone, I have this thing where I like to visualize things. I know because it's easy to talk about all of these things and then talk about Tumblr quotes and like, oh, cool, success. But when you're actually down to it, it's hard. It's hard walking into an audition, for an example, and then doing really badly and going home and thinking, well, oh, well, I stepped out of my comfort zone, so I should be happy. That's not a practical thing that's gonna happen. You're gonna go home, you're gonna be sad, you're gonna eat the ice cream. I've done it. I've done it all the time. But I think visualizing like, okay, this is me, this is my goal. And I literally do this with my hands every time I have a failure. This is me, this is the goal. There is nothing in between there. I need to create what is in between there. Whether I do really well or really bad, that's gonna be a step. And I think visualizing every failure as a little stone towards where you need to go is really helpful. I think anyone who's really great at something is because they're obsessed. They wake up and they're thinking about it, and throughout their day they're thinking about it, and when they sleep they're thinking about it. In the middle of the night they might wake up thinking about it. That is me with this. Video ideas, I wake up in the middle of the night and I have to wake up and jot something down. Some of my video ideas are little dreams I've had, so I'm like working in my sleep. There is a level of obsession, and when I say that, usually people say, well, that's not really that healthy. And you're right, some of it is a little unhealthy. Sometimes it does take over my life. Sometimes I do have to draw the line and I say, nope, I need to go meditate in my room, I can't do this. But I don't know of a single successful person that didn't for at least a little period of time have that obsession over being successful. Waking up with my obsession is honestly exciting. I get to wake up and I get to make rules and break rules. When you have an obsession, no matter what industry you're in, you get into that mindset where you're like, what else could I do to innovate this? What could I do differently? What could I do that's never been done before? So every day you really feel like you're adding value to the world and adding value to the people around you. That's the beautiful part of obsession. My obsession has led me to 13 million subscribers that watch me and also gain inspiration from what I do. And I'm hoping the people that surround me every day are also inspired by some of the stuff we do. So it's the chain reaction you cause, that purpose, and you give other people purpose, and now they're gonna give someone else purpose. So you lose a little sleep, but look at the result. It's a small cost to pay, I feel.